Hey, what's going on guys, First Tech Up here, and this is the Infinix S5, an update from the Infinix S4. Not really an upgrade per se, but an update. Depending on where you are or where you live, you might have seen so many videos and lots of hype on this device already, and a lot of them speak positively about it in some ways and others says otherwise. I feel it will seem like a fair thing if I don't give you my honest thought about it. As you know, the purpose of this channel is to deliver a honest review, so to help you make that purchase decision. But before I begin, please kindly hit on the subscribe button to join this awesome family and turn on your post notification so you get alerted when I post a new video. So the Infinix S5 is a decent mid-range device from Infinix, and I believe it is a continuous process from its predecessor, the S4. I feel like it picks up from where the S4 left off. The changes you'll find are on the outside with some step back and forward in the right direction. The glass back has been replaced with a plastic cover, which I believe is the right thing to do. The device still feels premium, or even more premium than the S4. But in return, you get a solid build device that doesn't feel fragile like the S4, aka not breakable. In the box, you get a device on top with a label that houses basic specs about it. A warranty card, you get an envelope that contains the SIM ejector tool, a transparent silicone case, X-Club leaflet, a pretty interesting one here, a free screen replacement if your device is broken within the first 100 days of purchase. That's a nice one. Moving on, you get a user manual, a film screen protector, the earpiece, a 5V charging brick with no support for fast charging, and lastly a micro USB charging cable. And that's pretty much it inside the box. The Infinix S5 looks very beautiful. The color I have here is called Violet. It has some nice looking pattern in a gradient form that makes it look very attractive. Aesthetically, you can never go wrong with the design of the device here. The build quality is decent as well, and it is well put together. On the right side of the device, we've got the power button and the volume rocker keys. On the left, we've got the dual nano SIM tray with a micro SD card slot. At the bottom, we've got the headphone jack, a microphone, a micro USB charging port, and a speaker grill. At the back, we've got a quad camera setup, a quad LED flash, a fingerprint scanner, and Infinix branding. The Infinity O display in front houses a 32 megapixel selfie camera. So the Infinix S5 is the first Infinix device to incorporate Infinity O display, and it is what makes the S5 stand out among its competition. It looks super beautiful here. The slimmer bezel and the non-obstructive looks makes it much appealing device. The 6.6 inch and a 20:9 aspect ratio gives it a cinematic look when watching videos and playing games. With a slimmer bezel-less design at 90.5 screen to body ratio, it means you immerse yourself in a brilliant experience and enjoy vivid details that this display offers. Granted, this is a 720p display, which means whatever content you're consuming on this device is limited to 720p resolution. But trust me, it is close to what I would call a decent IPS display. Specification wise, it comes with an Helio P22 octa-core CPU that is clocked at 2.0 GHz, a 4GB of RAM, a 64GB of internal storage, Android 9 Pie, and what is keeping the lights on is a 4000 mAh battery. It performs quite well. Its performance is similar to those devices that I've reviewed on this channel with similar specification. Apps run smoothly with minimal or no noticeable lag. Basic tasks as browsing the web, playing some light games, and general multitasking is trouble-free on this device. I would say what is holding this device a little backward is XOS Cheetah 5.5.2, which is a custom skin on top of Android 9 Pie. Don't get me wrong, it feels snappy most times, but the number of Bluetooth it bundled might be a limiting factor shortly. Thankfully, some can be uninstalled, and you might want to get a third-party launcher if you are not a fan of XOS. The X5 comes with some nifty features that some people might actually like. For example, you can answer a call when you wave 2 fingers 20 cm above the camera, 5 fingers to reject it, or flip the device to reject a phone call. Rest to work the device, and some music gestures as well. That's pretty neat. It also comes with an app called Social Turbo. It lets you apply skin smoothing effect on WhatsApp video call. It lets you create your own WhatsApp stickers and also save WhatsApp status for as long as 15 days. That's something that cannot be achieved with the native WhatsApp application. The 4000 mAh battery just performs as you expect from a device with a large battery capacity, lasting for a day and a half on a moderate use. Charging time is slow. It took about 2 hours 45 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. The fingerprint and face unlock works decently well, though the fingerprint could have been a little faster. So now let's talk about the camera, because this is the area where Infinix put so much emphasis on. At the rear, we've got a 16 megapixels main sensor, a 5 megapixels ultra wide camera, a 2 megapixels depth sensor, and the last sensor is unknown for now, but I believe it's a QVGA camera for low light scene detection. The front houses a 32 megapixels AI selfie camera. The quad camera behind takes decent images with plenty of details. You get sharp and natural looking images in good lighting condition. Like I'll say, I'm pretty impressed with the photos it takes. Just give it the best amount of light and you'll be happy with the result. High dynamic range is great as well. Ultra wide angle images are pretty decent as well, but to get the most out of it, just make sure everything is done in a well lit environment. The selfie camera does a pretty decent job too. They are sharp with good amount of details, colors are represented properly, but it tends to suffer a bit with overexposed background. It lacks proper high dynamic range with its selfie images. Portrait shots are okay, edge detection is manageable, but sometimes the image appears a little too soft than I might like it to be. Yo guys, so this is a camera test from the front facing camera on the Infinix S5. Do let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. The Infinix S5 rear camera records video in 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second. And there's a weird thing about the video quality, as you can see here. I don't really understand why I'm having this here. I'm seeing lots of grains, colors are not balanced, and the whole footage seems jerky most times. I would say I'm not too impressed with the video quality here, and I would like the folks at Infinix to quickly release a software update to fix this. Other than that, the camera is impressive, at least for the price. So that is it guys. The Infinix S5 is a decent smartphone in so many ways, but not without its flaws. I wish Infinix can do something about its custom user interface. But I'll say none of this really matters. What matters is what this device has to offer, what it's trying to achieve at this price point, and how satisfying that people who end up buying this will get from this budget device. That's all that matters. Of course, before you consider this type of device at this price bracket, which is 53,000 Naira or 147 US dollars, you should know that it has more quantity stuff than quality stuff. Now the question is, if you have the good old Infinix S4, should you upgrade to this? And the answer is yes and no. It is a yes if you fancy the new design, which is the Infinity O display with a larger display dimension and a small camera upgrade. But if all of these are not your cup of tea, please keep your S4 because most things taste the same. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. Like and share this video to help someone make a purchase decision. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye. Fine bro, fine bro. I'm home, I'm currently shooting at the moment, yeah. Yo guys, so this is basically what it looks like to shoot a video using the front facing camera on the Infinix S5. Do let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Also let me know if you like the audio quality that is coming out from this device. It won't. Okay guys, so I'm actually on a phone call with Valor Reviews at the moment, so definitely let me know what you think about it in the comment section below, if you like the video quality and also the audio quality as well. All right.